start is to get used to the procedures of Deloitte, because it's a big company, as you know, and there is a lot of procedures that you have to respect, and I think it's the most difficult thing to get used to.
And do you often deal stressful situations?
Sometimes, yes, always.
Today?
It's always concerning the deadlines, because when you are whole new and you don't know how to do something by your own, because you always need help, need someone to explain to you, to show you how to do it. I think it's the big stress of my job, yes.
And how does it go about the decision-making process in those cases? The decision-making process.
In a stressful situation.
In a stressful situation?
Yes, and
oh, you have to choose. You have to. You don't have really to choose between two tasks, because you begin with the one with the I don't know how to say, the closed deadline. So no, if you are well organized and you know how to manage your time, everything is okay. You just have to learn to manage your time. It's the most important thing.
And the most difficult too.
Yes, and the most difficult too, as I said.
What is the best attitude to have in case of a disagreement on a matter in the team?
I think you have to learn to adapt yourself depending of the character of the person who is in front of you. I mean, there are some person who are most stressed than others, and maybe some others will be more relaxed. You have to learn not to take all the things that someone tells you personally.
What is the most interesting part of the work?
Okay, so as I said, I work, Deloitte has clients who are VAT registered in a lot of member states, all member states of the European scope. So I think it's the most interesting thing, because I can see a VAT return from France, another one from Belgium, another one from Denmark, another one from Sweden, and it's very interesting.
Do you have any interesting file that you've been working on?
All the files are really interesting, in fact, because I learn every day. I learn something new, and no, I don't think that there is one more interesting than another.
Okay.
No, for the moment, not.
Okay. And the same as Miss Cachon. If you could go back in time when you finished your studies, would you still make the same choice?
Yes.
Work for a company?
Yes.
Okay.
How did you manage to integrate the company, the procedure?
So I did as Nadia said. So I applied my curriculum vitae on website of Deloitte in March 2012. So I was not yet graduated. They called me 2 days after that, and I was invited for an interview 3 days after that. And I get my contract signed on March 31st.
You do not have a selection day?
No.
No? No test?
No. See, yes, I had some tests, but alone. It was not a selection day.
You are not also graduate, and you had a contract with the company?
Yeah, I mean,
yes, but a contract
okay.
there is an amendment in the contract that say if you are not graduated, the contract is nil. You know, so don't worry about that.
So if you want to work at Deloitte next year, maybe you have to apply.
Okay.
After your January exams, maybe?
Yes, after January exams. That's what I did.
Okay.
I did that. It's pretty comfortable to know that you will finish your study. You already have a contract.
Yes,
yeah, that's it. Yes.
And it's a good motivation.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. That's why I passed all my exams on June without second
Second
session. I was very motivated and
So you only have a bachelor degree.
yes,
Okay.
yes, but I have to get enrolled on IEC, Institut des Experts Comptables.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
We have to
You
become
too have
legal
to do
advisor.
that?
You don't really have to do
I
that.
have to.
You have to.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
not- that's-
according
It's
Person-
not,
it's
they
more a
don't
question
say
of
to you
choice
that
for me.
you have to, but if you want to become a legal advisor,
Okay.
you have to get enrolled.
Okay.
There's a legal statute. There's in a law. So if you
Yeah.
want to be a legal a tax
A tax
consultant
advisor. Yeah.
and have to the certificate
Oh yeah,
statute,
yeah,
the
yeah.
official statute. If you
Oh
want,
yeah, I see.
you have to pass some exams.
You have to be
wait
agreed.
for 3 years, and then you have final exams.
Mhm.
You have a jury, and yeah, there's a long process. But for me, this is more personal choice than an obligation from the
Okay.
Thank you. And the last questions. What do you think are the best qualities to have to get a chance to be part of Deloitte?
I think the language skill is important because everything is in English at Deloitte. When you receive an email, we receive in English. When you receive, when you will visit the website of Deloitte, it's in English. When you receive, I don't know, all the flyers that we received from the beginning, everything is in English. So how to respect the procedure, how to follow the procedures, how to everything. So
Even the
I think it's
relationships with your colleagues.
yes. In my case, yes, because
Okay.
there are people from all the European countries,
Okay.
and we have to speak English between us.
Yes.
Do you never speak French at work?
In my department,
Yes.
more French
Okay.
and
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
Flemish with my colleagues who speak Flemish, which is more English than me.
Yes,
Okay.
because I am in an environment that needs
Okay.
English, in fact, and
How about Dutch?
and also you have to be motivated to show that you are motivated, to show that you are not afraid about the quantity of work, to show that you are motivated to learn and learn again and more and more. So I think that it's the most important.
Okay. Do you two speak Dutch too?
Dutch a little bit, but
My Dutch is better than my English for me, yeah, and I'll always
no,
practice
for
with
me
my
it's
colleagues.
not.
Okay.
For me, my Dutch, I speak Dutch, but my English is better.
Okay. And
Then
with
my
your
Dutch.
colleagues, you speak more. Yes, you said in English.
Always in English, yes.
And you?
There's an open space in my department. We have two parts, the
Okay.
French part and the Flemish part.
Really?
That's just like
Okay.
that. And yeah, with my French colleague, I just speak in French, and with my Dutch, I speak in Dutch. But if I have a question from a client in Spain, sorry, of in USA, of in UK, it's in English.
In English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here we are.
So thank you for coming and thank you for
You're
your time.
welcome.